Welcome back, guys. FOO-OLOGY podcast. I'm here with the one and only
Eddie.
Eddie. Yeah, bro.
We're out here, bro.
We're out here. But first and foremost, I want to shout out Salud. Thank you guys for sending us another care package. If you guys want to purchase this, again, it's FOO-88. FOO-88. What flavor is this, bro?
It's a Jamaica flavor.
Jamaica Mexican flavor here is pretty bomb. So tap into that.
Man, they're doing a lot of promotions everywhere. I've seen them. They're doing a lot with Coachella.
Yeah.
Because Coachella, I guess, it's this weekend? It's 2 weekends? Or what is it?
2 weekends, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that Coachella shit is funny, bro. I think, I wasn't watching it, but I was watching it with someone, and I think the last fool was like Justin Bieber, and this fool was like dressed as a little demonic kid or some shit, like red and black, and then he was on stage full with a laptop, and it reminded me when your homie's on a sick one, and you have your laptop and you're trying to put some good music, and he was picking his old music full like when he was younger, but you could tell in his eyes through the camera lens that he was on something, bro. I don't think he was drunk. It seemed like he was on something else, but yeah, that dude's been going through a lot, bro. I don't know. I don't think that fool's happy with his life, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they all turn all super religious, and they all do all that shit. They all do that's crazy shit. With the whole Hollywood stuff.
Yeah, but going back on the Salud. Yeah, I've been seeing they have a new flavor too, Tapatio flavor, right?
Yeah, they do the marketing stuff, and they do like interesting things for the marketing, like good little collabs. Like, I wonder how that tastes. I have
that's gonna be an interesting taste. But at the same time, they're also at Costco, bro.
Oh yeah,
only online though. They're only online. Yeah, so you could buy it's like 30 little packages for $36, so almost like $1 and some change cents for each one of them.
Damn, that's pretty sick. So
that's
tap in with that, and then make sure to tap in with the shirts. I know we repeat it, but we'll continue to do that because people have been
supporting for sure, bro.
And showing that, and then we've been making our little ads for the shirts, and then it's been pretty sick.
Good commercials, our own commercials. Back then, bro, you'd have to pay a production company. You'd have to pay them like more than $10K just to do your advertisement and all this. And now, the hands of social media and the power of yourself. If you have the vision, you can do whatever you want, and that's what we've been doing, bro. Without that much cost, like investment in that shit, bro.
Exactly, man. And then speaking on that social media shit, man. Right now, what is it? Tuesday, April. What is it?
Tuesday. It's April 14th.
And then what's his name? That guy who's popping off, Sneako.
Oh shit! Yeah,
it just popped up that he got smacked in the street or something.
He got sucker punched in New York, bro. That shit was crazy, man. He was just on his phone, and I'm surprised the guy didn't knock him out because he was literally concentrating on his phone. He was just walking, and boom, this fool just like out of nowhere.
You know what's funny is that there's a girl online that I follow. She does astrology, and she says right now, this time period, next year or 2 years, it's like the fall of the influencers and the celebs.
No way.
Yeah. So basically, anybody who is like a influencer or a public figure, basically, like, you will see a lot of them get assassinated and attacked.
Way.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's making those predictions. She's like, and obviously we started with probably Charlie Kirk and all them, but she said the more time goes on, the more you'll see more attacks on them like this. And he's lucky that. Good thing that they didn't do something worse. If he's just like out there and about,
Yeah, and
probably like a wake up call, huh?
Yeah, big time. And I seen too that fool could take punches too, because I seen that dude spar Sean Strickland, and he took all his punches. Basically, he didn't knock him out, and he stood on his toes, and he's kept fighting. But obviously that dude is a professional fighter, so it's like
he's not.
And that fool's at, what is he? I think he fights at light heavyweight. So how the fuck are you gonna, or something like that, or something welterweight, whatever. But he didn't knock him out. So I was like pretty impressed for a guy that doesn't really fight. And man. And like we said in this podcast, bro, it's like you gotta learn how to defend yourself. Either through, which is tactical with guns and all that.
I think it's guns right now, because the fighting shit. I don't think I've seen like an influencer be attacked and them needing to fight them. I think it's like if you get attacked, they'll shoot your ass or they'll stab your ass, or you gotta have some kind of it's another level. It's
I think you definitely have to be both, bro. The
like
more
you have to have well-rounded.
yeah, well, you got to be like John Wick, bro.
John Wick with everything.
John Keeser, man. But yeah, man, with everything that's going on, if you don't have a gun and you just got your, 2 hands, bro, what are you gonna do? Obviously, you could run away. That's the smartest thing to do. That's what I would do if some fool had a knife or a gun. It's like, no, mames, well, you're not gonna win. Get the fuck. But if he didn't have nothing and he's just trying to attack your ass, bro, or 3 dudes try to attack your ass, fool. Come on, bro. Shit is getting crazy out here, man. I just seen coming on the way here, bro. I just seen 2 guys like trying to fight on the fucking. It's a stupid traffic, bro. And these fools out here trying to fight for some dumb bullshit, bro. Like they can't wait. I know, like we all gonna get home, bro. There's no fucking there's the earth is not going to shit right now, bro. It's like it's just the construction street, bro. Just be patient, stay in your lane, and just drive home safe, bro. Without all this bullshit that's going on, man. Make your life worse, bro. That fool could have pulled out a gun. That fool could have pulled out a knife, and he would have been in the hospital or dead right now, bro. People don't think like that. You gotta think straight. You can't just be thinking, just because it's like at the moment, hot-headed, and just try to fucking with that temper shit, and you get your ass in
you lose your
at
life
the hospital. Yeah, you lose your life for some bullshit, bro. Like over a little car shit. No mames, way. But no. Anyways, going back on that, yeah, like that's why we, Foo-ology podcast from the get go. We've been telling you guys, you gotta learn how to fight, gotta do wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, whatever you like. But you gotta learn for sure how to defend yourself, because when the time comes and some knucklehead wants to test you, and you give them what you got, they're not gonna want it anymore, bro. And then people see that and they're gonna back away. It's like that bully in school, bro. That big bully that would pick on you, like they would pick on me because I was the smaller kid. And just because I was the smallest kid, they thought they could fuck around with me, which they did until I came in and I, learned wrestling, bro. Until I started learning wrestling and I got good at it. Then this fool would try to come back, do some shit, some big ass dude. And I just double-legged his ass, lifted his ass in front of the whole football team, and boom, slammed his ass after that. He would just look at me and he would say, "What's up, bro?" But yeah, you guys definitely gotta learn how to get that skill set up. And yeah, man, that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, man. I think especially with that shit, you'll have a wake up call, because imagine that was that easy to get at him.
Yeah.
Imagine with something else, if they would have had even just a knife or something like that.
Exactly. And also too, bro, it's like all these influencers, whatever. You guys got to understand that there's a lot of haters out here, bro. There's a lot of haters that, they want your place or they can't have your place, and they just, they want to do something to you. And, and you show off how much money you make, and you get, all these haters even way more wild up, bro. But we also had, and this is what I want to say about that. Cause, yeah, these, influencers, whatever, that are, 1 million plus, they're out here, making all this money from, whoever's supporting them, bro. But, they're making all this money, and their life is all fucking fancy and glorious and all this shit, bro.
The honest guys,
the honest ones, bro.
The most honest guys on the internet.
God damn, bro. The honest ones on the internet. And but like I said in the last podcast too, bro, I said we all can't be wolves. A lot of us have to be sheep. So it's like they don't want to talk about the truth, because the moment they do, their clout's gonna go down. Their sponsors are gonna go down, and it's just like those people there, bro. When the world comes to shit, they're gonna be fucking worse than ants, bro. They're gonna be dust. They're nothing in here, bro. But going back on them haters shit, man. We had a lot of haters on a video that we did, man.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah, it's speaking on the influencers and the haters and all this. And there's another prediction that girl made, right? And you spoke on all the fights that are coming on and all that kind of stuff. Right now, especially this time of year, there's a lot of solar activity. You know what they say, like, I don't know if you guys know, there's a charts sometimes online where it says there's more solar activity. Sometimes you could call it I think it's called the Schumann resonance with the earth and with the solar flares. And sometimes you can feel it too. You feel more tired some days, and it's because maybe there's a solar flare or something like that. But all this heightened solar activity makes people more, it gives you more energy. But a lot of people, the solar energy is a masculine energy, and if you don't know how to use it, it could turn into aggression and violence. So if you see right now, there could be more violence in the world, more escalation, more war. But if you use that energy for a positive, you could become more spiritual. You could become more, you could meditate more. You can be healthier. But your average person is so like lost that they'll take this energy and they'll start fighting each other. So that's why you see all these attacks. That's why you see with Sneako. That's why you see maybe potentially there could be an escalation with wars. You can see arguments on the street, people having more attitude because they don't know how to use this energy. You know, it's like
that's crazy, bro.
They don't know how to harness it to their best of their ability. But yeah, so right now we're in that time period of the year and just of the sun too. But that brings us back to this other thing with the people who are attacking us. Probably like a week or two ago, I posted a clip. I posted actually like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
it was about Native Americans and the Zionists, the Jewish people, the Jewish academia. So basically online, and Quali knows very well about this from our other episodes. She's been attacked a lot from these people.
Oh,
they are basically what you can call your Latinx academics. So your Latinx academics, they're the people who they're all about, you know, the Jewish media, the Jewish academia. They're like gender fluid, and you could be 100 genders, and you can a kid could turn into a woman if he wants, or you could chop them up when they're 7 years old.
No,
but all this stuff is all like words. It's just wordplay. They throw big words at you and they try to confuse you, and they're like, well, I have this education and this and that, and it's just all like, they're just like Jewish lawyers basically, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, that's what I said in the clip. In the clip, I said, these people, they try to make, specifically Mexicans, they like to attack Mexicans. They're like, oh, you guys, you Mexicans, you're not indigenous because you have no tribe. And you have to be indigenous. You have to understand the marginalization and the this and that and the cat. I'm like, bro, to be indigenous is just in your blood, bro. Like, but they're like, oh no, in your blood doesn't have anything to do with that. Who is your tribe? What tribe are you from? This and that. And I was like, bro,
who the fuck are you to say that shit?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like they become like these little, I call them tyrants in the video. I'm like, they become tyrants because they want to be the boss of who you are. And it's like, who made you the boss? You know? And so they attacked this video because I said exactly what I'm saying right now. I said they're little tyrants that want to take charge of somebody's identity. But the funny thing about Jewish academia is when it comes to all these other genders and kids cutting themselves up, and you can be whatever you want at this, and you could be this fluid with this. But when it comes to Mexicans who actually have genetic ties and ancestral ties to this land, they're not allowed to be fucking tribe fluid. You can't pick up you're not allowed to dictate their identity, right? But when you're some random person who's educated in New York or Portland, then you can fucking be anything you want to be, basically, right? But if you're Mexican, if you're tied, that just a hypocrisy, and that just furthers the erasure of real history. Damn. And that is just negates reality. So they use wordplay to negate reality. And the thing is, that's not even a Native American thing, bro. Real Native cultures are tough. They're like tough spirited, and they'll joke and they'll laugh. And these people are cosplaying as Jewish lawyers. They're not even their own culture. It's ridiculous. But anyways, they attacked us on this clip. If you look at it, they like to attack it, and they commented all these things, and
they like to marginalize a lot of people, bro. And it's just
they do the same thing.
It's like, what the fuck? It's like, and I feel like they have that authority because they went to school, bro. They think they do. Yeah, they think exactly because they majored in this field, and this is how it is. And who made the fucking school system, bro? Tells you right there.
Yeah, exactly. Epstein funded all this.
Max, what is it? Maxwell?
Yeah,
whatever?
Maxwell's textbooks and all this kind of stuff, and they're sitting there thinking like, because they say free Palestine, that it automatically makes them good, but you don't realize all the shit you're saying, all the little wordplay, it's all Zionist. It's all ridiculous.
And it's funny because also, if they want to start something, why don't they fucking start their own podcast instead of fucking attacking some random ass dudes that we don't. Honestly, we didn't even give a fuck about it. It's like it's some funny ass shit. How they get all mad. Like,
they called us pretendians. Like we're actually over here pretending we're this and that. I'm like, bro,
pretend my nuts.
I know.
Homie.
Our main point is like, you see a brown Mexican on the street, bro. Do you think he just popped up out of thin air?
Yeah.
Where is he from? Europe? He's from He's from Africa or what? He just popped out of thin air. God. So you're telling me that guy can't claim that he has native blood because he does not connect to a tribe and he doesn't understand the history of marginalization, and you don't understand how tribe works, and you don't have the elders and this and that. Bro,
that's the
where the fuck did this guy pop up from? From thin air? Tell me.
That's the dumbest shit ever, bro.
It's like, bro, of course this guy is connected to however long, and all our point is like, you have to, honor that history.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that?
It's your opinion, your opinion in life, and everybody has their own fucking opinions too, bro. You know?
Yeah, you have to learn real history, and all that history was erased. The books were burned. They built over those buildings. So why not learn about it? Why not? And they want to make it seem like it's a bad thing, and they want to even laugh at Mexicans who are like, they're like, oh yeah, you're Mexican, you probably think you're Aztec or Mayan, and it's like, bro, what's wrong about liking those cultures? They were great cultures. They had a lot of great things, and they had a lot of great buildings. They're great civilizations in this region. Why would you think that that's an insult? Like, how is that an insult?
Straight
like,
up.
That's how brainwashed you are.
Damn.
At what point did you learn to insult these cultures and it somehow made you feel better about yourself? That's like so stupid.
That's the dumbest shit ever, bro.
Like who
how they're so
a trick on them.
They're ignorant, bro. They don't know shit, man.
And they're fooled. Somebody played them. They got played like a fiddle, and they thought being more divisive makes them more powerful, but it actually makes you much, much more weaker.
I can only imagine their vibe, bro. Their vibe when they're physically in front of you. I'm just like, damn, bro. That's something I don't want to be around.
It's definitely not strength. But anyways, that's just the that funny clip, and nobody paid attention to that clip for a long time, but then randomly we just started getting responses, and then people are like, oh, you guys are fucking stupid, you guys are idiots, like, I can't believe you guys think this, it's so anti-indigenous and this and that. And I'm like, bro, you guys are a bunch of fucking
straight
idiots,
up
man.
Clowns. But also too, you did a good video too, bro, that just it was like that 33rd. That one been popping off good.
That's
bro.
Another one that popped off this past week, got us past the 10K mark. Shout out to all the new ones that are listening. Actually, there's a lot of new people tapping in right now.
To the homie with this rocket, bro. You hit a home run again, my boy.
Man, that one, people had to wake up with that, man. People had to wake up with that, all these symbols, man.
Yeah, there you go. And then I was like, people were just like, oh my God, 33, that is crazy. I work at Disneyland or something like that, and it's the 33rd club. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we've been saying that shit too, bro.
I know it's so obvious, but when you say it, you have to tell people, because then they see things differently now,
Yeah, exactly. And then, and 33 is, I think it's when Jesus died, right?
Yeah.
So they're mocking Jesus because we have, there's this special race out here that thinks that he's rotting in feces, and also the excrement, and the Virgin Mary as well, bro. Like they're rotting in it too, man. And so they're mocking the homie Jesus Christ, the higher power, JC or whatever he's supposed to be saying. JC, bro.
That was funny. The rabbi is like, yeah. How can he be a god? How can we kill a god?
Yeah.
These goyim.
Yeah. How can we kill you? How can we kill your god? If he was a god, how can we kill him?
That was pretty. Yeah. That was funny. So funny. They'd be funny. They're pretty funny. But
yeah.
That
the homie Jesus Christ lives forever, homies.
Yeah, but that's the thing with these guys, is that the Mexicans are waking up now, bro.
Oh,
that's what they're afraid of. And you see more. You're gonna start seeing moving forward. You're gonna start seeing more media think about all the news stations, KTLA, LA Times, New York Times, they're all Zionist owned. New York Times, with New York Times is the one who broke the story about Cesar Chavez. Ooh. So these guys, they're all owned by the Israelis. They're all owned by the Zionist Jewish media, right? So as you move forward, they're going to keep attacking Mexicans and keep dividing you because we're waking up. The more we wake up, the more they'll attack you. So you're going to start seeing more stories like that. It's going to go almost double hard because within even the past 2 weeks, man, there's people who you never would have thought be waking up to Israel and to the Zionist Jewish people. They're waking up. And like, for example, out of nowhere, my dad started talking about death to the state of Israel. He literally, and he's like, he told me, he's like, yeah, I'll go on the comment section, I'll put death to Israel. I'm like, God damn, bro. That shit had me laughing. This was on I'm like, I'm like, oh shit. I was surprised because you know, I'm not saying he never has mentioned that before. Yeah. But then my brothers too. My brother's like learning about all the Zionism stuff, his girlfriend, and they're like waking up to all that. And it's crazy how even on our comment section, all the raza, they're like Israel, Zionism. And I'm really glad. You just have to make the connection between that and the Latinx academics because they're under the same Zionist control. Ooh, connect those two things. That's the next step.
Damn. And that's funny that you say that, bro, because my dad was also watching that. You know, I was at the gym yesterday. I'm coming back home. And then I see this fool. This fool has, he's watching Tommy G, bro.
Oh, Tommy, you told me
on
about
YouTube.
Huh?
Yeah, like he was just, I'm like, thought it was like my brother or something watching it. I'm like, that's my dad really watching this shit, bro. So they're starting to wake up, brother. Like they're tired of the news shit that, you know, they just same old stupid story, sad story, and they just want to make you feel like shit. I'm just like
Univision, Televisa. In Mexico, there's these TV stations called Televisa, and they're all the same shit like here, like the Fox News, Zionist media, and they're just like brainwashing the masses. And back then, your average Mexican, they will believe them. They'll think everything the TV says is true. But nowadays, luckily, you're seeing the shift. Within the past 2 years, more people, most Mexicans now that I know, they get like the Mexican moms, the uncles, the tias, whatever, the older generation. Mm-hmm. Now they're getting their news from YouTubers.
Yeah.
So this is like an amazing shift. Like it's really, really good shift because they're not being brainwashed anymore. And that's what Mexicans needed. Because if you look back, even in Mexican history, some of the most corrupt I think the most corrupt president in Mexican history was a Jewish guy.
No way, for real?
Yeah, I think his name's Carlos Salinas de Gortari. He's like fucking embezzled like, I don't know, hundreds of millions. I don't know the full story. I forget, but wow. I know he's a famous corrupt politician, and this dude, I guess he has Jewish roots, if I'm not mistaken. But little things like that, they're starting to connect these dots. And I'm not saying it's all Jews, but I'm saying that they do have that community does have a large amount of influence. And also, like, not to if you look at the White House, it's two types of people. It's the normal white person who is power hungry, and the Jewish person. Even if they don't like each other, they'll work together because they both help each other get power and money. So you got to pay attention to people like that who they usually go hand in hand. Ooh. You know, people who are power hungry, they will help each other out even if they don't like each other.
Double-edged sword, bro.
Look who's around Trump. You think Trump is not Jewish, but look who's around him. It's because they both like the same things, you know? So pay attention to those type of people when they come together. But
damn, bro,
you were saying about that you saw that your dad was watching all that.
Yeah, he was watching the Tommy G shit, bro, and I was like, damn, it's about time you stop watching the news, bro, because you know that's just getting, bro. And then it's funny talking about Trump, fool. Remember when he also said, bro, the sick ass words, bro. He said, "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again," bro. You remember what he said? That
lying
sick
ass shit. Yeah, I already knew that guy was lying.
So when he said that, there's 13 articles of impeachment, bro. And it reminded me, 13, they play it in your face. It's like the 13 royal families, bro. So I was just like, but anyways, on that, when he was banned from Twitter on June January 8th, 2021, bro. He was banned for, tweeting this out. And all of a sudden he says this and he doesn't, there's no repercussion for it, bro. But if you or I said that, bro, we'll be ostracized by our own friends, families, But I think he's his ego's so high that he thinks he's God, bro. So that's why he posted this. He posted this dumb photo of him, like he was acting like he was God, bro.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, like Jesus, bro. And
supposedly he's a doctor. Or something.
Yeah,
right.
And I think
the guy looks like Epstein. That was on the
it
bed.
looks like Epstein. Yeah, and that's just crazy as hell. But they play it in your face because they like playing games, bro.
They do.
But going back on that, I think that he's afraid to die, bro. He's afraid to die, and I think that something's wrong with him for sure. But he's gonna definitely pay for the price because I mean, bro, when you say that, you don't know anybody, bro. Kids, families, you don't know nothing about that race, fool, and you want to destroy it, man. Come on, what kind of shit is that, bro? You gotta be the most stupidest person, most ignorant, dumbass fool ever, bro. It's like me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go fucking bomb Mexico, bro," or some shit, man. Some fucking other country, but it's like the dumbest shit ever, bro. Why the fuck would you even do that, bro? Because it's like doesn't make no sense. But your ego's too high that you don't even see your own bullshit, bro. Because you're riding on that high horse. But when that high horse is down and your own people in back of you backstab you, you're gonna see where the fuck you're gonna go, my boy. But yeah, bro.
There you go.
But that shit just made me bad, bro. Because it's like, how you gotta love all culture, bro. You love all culture. We all have our good. We all have the bad, man. We're not all perfect, fool.
Yeah, that's what we're about too.
We're all about fucking international. We love every fucking race. Every like Indians, Native Americans. Everybody, bro. If you're a cool ass person, you have a good vibe. We fuck with you, bro. We like you. But to say that there's one superior race, that's some bullshit right there, man. That's
Yeah, and it goes back to that thing that we talked about. I think this last one, which when we said like if it's written into your book that you believe in, that your way is the only way, you're obviously gonna start fighting everybody. Christianity, it says it in Christianity. It says Jesus is the only way, and I think that is gonna have issues. If you believe that, then you're gonna fight everybody. If you believe you're the chosen people, like Jewish people say, you're gonna fight everybody. Yep. In Islam, it says you should have a holy war against people who are not Muslim. So something like that. But in all these books, it says my path is the only path. So when you have these books that you take and people believe in them, and they just divide people,
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's the issue with a lot of these belief systems is that we got to get to a point where people don't think that their way is the only way. Like there are many ways, and I think that's the truth.
Yeah. And I was watching a video too. I didn't really understand it as well, but it was something about like there's some guy. He was a professor of like faith and meditation and all that, and he said he didn't really like the word God, bro, because he says like we're here and we, you know more than I do about that, but it's like when you meditate and it's like more spiritual. You leave this planet Earth and you take nothing, but it's like on the higher consciousness of like just, man, I don't know how to describe it, but he was saying it perfectly, saying,
is it the Jang episode?
No, it was some other guy. I just seen it yesterday, but it was like some white guy. He was saying just kind of describing how this world is, it's like not a reality or something like that, bro. It's hard for me to explain it, bro, but it made perfect sense because I was just like, man, it really makes a lot of sense to me when I was watching it, bro.
Like you take
like it's more like your spiritual. It's like other dimension, bro. It's like you're here. Fuck yeah, man, it's a hard one, bro. I feel like my brain gets all scattered just thinking which way to go, fool. But it was very Dakota, Dakota, the homie Dakota. He's the one that interviewed him, bro.
Oh, okay.
But it was like really interesting what he said, bro. I was like, man, this is so interesting.
Like you don't take nothing with you besides the amount of progress you made spiritually, basically, or something like that.
There you go. And then that's one of the key things. He's like, man, people in life, they're so ambitious. They go for they go for the biggest house. They go for the the most expensive cars, but at the end it means nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like
even
intertwined.
Jang said that in the clip that we posted yesterday. They posted a Professor Jang clip from TikTok, and he was talking about, yeah, you're here in the rat race, and you want this next car, this next girl, and you want to waste your time with that. But all the spiritual teachings they always tell you, like, that shit will just disappear, and you always want more. But the real thing you take into your next life or your afterlife is your experiences that matured your soul. So that's why those things that mature your soul is what matters. So you have to go on those adventures. You have to work on yourself. You have to meditate. You have to sit in silence. You have to face your darkness, your fears. You have to, break apart and build yourself back together. You have to do the spiritual challenges, because that's what works on your spiritual muscle. You have to, you know what I mean? It's like muscle building. Yeah. If you're just like at one job and you're building the career ladder, yeah, maybe your whole life you're making more money if you keep rising the ladder, but spiritually you're still a 16-year-old guy who never changed because he was never challenged. Like Trump is probably mentally 18 years old because he never had those, who knows? Because some of these guys, they just have the red carpet and they never, all they know is how to get more stuff.
Yeah, it's like they never fucking went on a hike or found themselves in nature. Yeah. Where it's like that's where we basically all came from. Basically,
like killing the ego is more so just like being aware that shit, it all dies down. And I think the older people get, the more that happens naturally. But
yeah, and then also I was watching I was hearing a podcast. They call him the Iceman, bro. And I kind of like when I watch these videos or when I hear these podcasts, I always like looking these guys up and their history. But a lot of like these gurus and all these other guys that do amazing things like subconsciously and consciously, they always talk about the breath, bro. Like like taking breaths, like deep breaths, and how that is so powerful. Like he fixed he cured like a disease from like some, I don't know, he said he had a friend and he cured his disease through breathing techniques, bro. And he's like, and guess what? They don't teach that in these colleges or wherever, all these stupid med schools, whatever. They don't teach you that because there's no money to be made, bro. So when money is not part of the issue, then the solution, then they don't even care about it anymore, bro. Yeah, so it's like that right there shows you like these big corporations where all they do is just care about money. They just want to make, what's the next thing that we're going to give these fools? Like, they inject you with
like a subscription plan.
Yeah,
almost.
Subscription, all these pills that just get you addicted to other bullshit so you could keep coming back like a fucking slave, like a cattle, bro. It's like, we've been talking about that. But the moment that they can't cure you and you're not on peptides and all that shit. That's funny. But they can't make money off of you, bruh. So it's like I can't wait to see everybody be healthy. I'm sure someday we'll all be hopefully healthy as shit, man.
And it goes back to that AI shit, man. Because you talked about last episode about AI a little bit. We touched on it a little bit, even though if we were like rambling a bit because we were just more overstimulated with the area. But hey, it was a quick short episode, man. You gotta enjoy your time too. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same, I thought it was cool. It was a cool background, but
yeah, I was on a sick one in that video, bro.
Dude, but with that whole AI topic is like, there's gonna be AI medicine. There's gonna be the smartest doctors are gonna be AI. So that means they don't have no excuse to fix people, Yeah. And what kind of stuff is gonna be next,
Yeah, they're still gonna try to make some bullshit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. What's next is if they're dumb enough to not give people that universal income, and because this shit's gonna go to shit. Either they're gonna try to destroy the world first, make a police state, or they're gonna be smart enough to do something with the universal shit, because this shit is gonna change. I mean, as far as what I can tell, it's changed. It might be they might. I don't think these are good people in charge. So
definitely not.
I don't know if I would trust them.
Yeah, exactly, and they know it, and that's like, and I'm sure they know what's coming up next, bro, because they'll be playing that chess game, and it's a lot of like people with money, people with power, they're always 3 heads a step, if not like 10 steps ahead, because they know that the goyams, they're all gonna wake up, and the moment they wake up and they don't know how to react, it's like a fight, bro. You're fighting, you don't know how to react, you're gonna get knocked out, and basically that's what's gonna happen to this shit, bro. Everybody's gonna wake up, and hopefully it happens where everybody wakes up, and then they're like, wait, we've been lied to. Yeah, bro, you finally noticed this shit, man.
It might be a moment within 2-3 years where there's enough wave of people waking up and also being angry enough from the people who are not fixing anything. Like the government's not fixing anything.
Yeah.
And there might be a wave of maybe some French Revolution type of stuff where they're just gonna. You never know what kind of stuff you'll see, But that's might happen.
Like the whole village, instead of just one guy trying to take the whole world or whatever, the whole government, it's gonna be the whole village, bro.
Well, you just saw right here in Ontario. I think I don't know the full story, but I know that some worker there fucking lit it on fire.
Yep.
And shit, man, I think you might see more of that.
There's actually another video that some guy was he lit up a mall, bro. In Ontario as well, bro.
Damn, well, I don't know what's out
and they caught his ass
out there in Ontario. Man.
Yeah, they caught his ass too. I mean, that's pretty fucking stupid to do, bro. Because you're just gonna, kill people, innocent people too.
We're back to a quick break. We got a lot of stuff in store, a lot of stuff tuned for you guys, for the website, for the links, for all that. You guys make sure to tap into the links. Oh, and we're also doing another thing with that we mentioned once, but we haven't mentioned it. It's the links in the for the coaching. Well, it's not really coaching, but it's more so like pick our brain. You could go to the Foo-ology links and you go do a 1-on-1, 30 minutes, and if you're interested in anything we do, how we do it, our workflow, some random questions you want to ask, I mean, it's a direct access to us, and then you could tap in with that.
Yeah, for sure. That's yeah. For sure, yeah. You can pick our brains and stuff. Like we'll definitely put you guys on we'll be like counselors or something, bro. Whatever you guys need. We guys could kind of show you a rope on, if you want to do a podcast, you want to do all the, how to work out, or, how to run, or how to fight, or some, any of that. We could, chit chat and for sure lead you, try to lead you in the right path. And for sure we will, bro. We're out here for the people as well. We're out here to make you guys better. And it's always good to help someone out, because you get that in 1,000 times return. And that's what makes us feel good, helping out others. Like, how everybody's watching our videos and they're like, man, you guys are, helping us out. I'm thinking this way, I'm thinking the other way. And it's so many people we reach out through this Foo-ology podcast. At the end of the day, it's like, what I see is like, man, when I go, and I always say it, I want to be like, if there's a little spirit hovering around my body and I'm seeing everybody that I have touched that, like I have helped, and that would make me proud, bro. Like that's like some honor shit. They'll be like, man, I helped this dude out when he was, or I helped this girl out, whatever, without fucking anybody over. And the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like, man, I be selling shit on OfferUp and Facebook marketing, bro. I never fucked anybody over in my life, and I definitely never will, man.
Yeah.
Unless they have it coming to themselves, then I'm not saying I'm the perfect guy ever too, man. But I got like 5-star rating for like over 500 fucking transactions, bro. And I had some fools also too, like, hey, can I get my money back? I'm like, yeah, fool. I'm not gonna be a fucking millionaire just to steal to have your $500 that like your $500 that you gave me and shit for a bike, bro. You could have that shit back, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
mate.
That's the right attitude right there.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not like a money hungry motherfucker. Like I know some fool that is, bro. So
they're gonna get a trophy for some shit, huh?
Like the I'm a numbers guy kind of.
I'm a numbers guy.
Sell
Fucking
that ass.
sell that
Sell
ass.
that ass full, bro.
And they think that, yeah, man, that shit is, it definitely.
Bro, isn't that embarrassing though, man? That full PBD, whatever the fuck his name, podcast guy is. I think this is embarrassing. Your country is getting fucking like supposedly hammered, attacked, and you're over here thinking it's not real, basically, bro. Like that's the most sellout, dumbest fools. Like that's so embarrassing to me, bro. And I hope to God, knock on wood, I'll never be like that, bro. But god damn, bro, that's embarrassing. Even to like DJ Khaled, bro. Isn't that fool's from Palestine, no, or some shit?
Yeah.
And he's his fucking mouth is zipped shut, man.
Same thing with all these the Latinx, Latino, Mexican influencers, these comedians, this and that. They're quiet about everything, man. They're just over here being fucking entertainers, you know. Oh, I'm just an entertainer. Like, I'm just this and that. Like, bro, you fucking took a deal, man. Like, there's no way these guys have so much attention and they have no real talent, bro. Like, they're not the most special people you ever seen.
Damn.
It's like, there's people who are hungry to take a deal, and their number one quote, what is their number one quote? Oh, I can't wait to sell out. Oh, I can't wait to get out the hood and sell out. I'm the first one to sell out. It's like, bro, these are the type of people. If you have that mentality, bro, that's a person that you should be embarrassed, man. Like, that's like, you know, that means you can do anything. That means you have a price on anything. That's a very weak person.
Yep,
man.
that's a sheep right there.
You can't trust or believe in somebody like that, and they want all your idols to be like that. Like everybody who's brown, black, who's Mexican, Latino, they want to get people who are so weak, so you look up to them.
Damn.
And that brings me back to another point where you said about like people who are leaders and people who are in the figures, and it's like that brings me back to the point of I think the Shia LaBeouf interview. Remember Shia LaBeouf? Yeah. How he's like, oh, what would you do if Jesus was in front of you right now? And this was like, oh, I'd kiss his feet. But you have to realize there's very few people that would do that, because if he was alive at the same time that you're alive, you would not believe him. You know, that's like the biggest hurdle. The biggest hurdle for any real person is to actually believe somebody who's alive in real life. Like, because it's easy to love a dead person. It's easy to love an idea. But if he was an actual living being in front of you, you would be the most skeptical person. You would be, oh, this is just a man, he bleeds red, I'm not gonna kiss his feet. You know, like, you really think these guys would kiss a living person's feet like that? I think it takes a very special person. It takes a whole lot of your ego to be gone, to get to that level. It's easy to say, you know?
Yeah.
It's easy to say something like that, but what do you think about that shit?
Damn, bro. And it's also, it's like it intertwines with this kind of, but it's like the talent, bro. Talent does not exist. Well, talent exists. Anybody could be an actor, like we talked about. I think you talked about it last podcast. But it's like more about the vision, bro. It's more about your vision. Anybody could do something, but it's just your vision. Because anybody could be an actor. Anybody could be a singer. Bro, you got rappers talking about bullshit. You got actors that don't even know how to act, bro. You got directors that don't know how to direct. But it's because they have their own vision, bro. They have the vision that they're the best, and they could get things done. And through that mentality, you can't break it, bro. So they, you know, you're in your world, your ego, you're the best, even though you're not, bro. So it's like
the ego.
It's like what these fools pick over here, like these Jewish fools in Hollywood, bro, or these fools that control Hollywood. It's not about talent, bro. It's about your vision and some other shit too, bro, that we talk about too.
Yeah. Oh, but also, yeah, even within that same interview that I just brought up, he said the same thing. He's like, wow, you think you're the most talented actor? He asked him, so you think you're the most talented actor? He's like, no, I'm not a talented actor. I just won a lottery ticket. That's what he said. Basically, and it's true. It's true. You win the lottery ticket, you get chosen, and you're part of that group. And I agree with that shit, man. But that brings me back to the original shit about would you really, do you think there are real people out there saying the truth? You know, you have, because most people, we have a lot of ego in our skeptical mind. Like, our mind will never believe another man. Like, it's that, and that's a big hurdle for me too. Like, you see a lot of these spiritual figures, these spiritual teachers, and you're like, man, like there's always a skepticism within you that's like, man, is this guy real? Is this real shit?
Yeah.
But think about it this way, man. Like, this is a good analogy, I think. Let's say you're in the desert and you're wandering the desert and you're thirsty and there's just sand everywhere, and then your mouth is all cut up and dry.
Yeah.
And then you come across somebody and they're like, hey man, I'm pointing in that direction. There's water over there. And you have no choice. You don't know if you should believe them or not. But let's say you come across a true person who points you in the right direction. I think that's these true spiritual figures. I think that's all they're doing is there's people wandering around suffering. They're getting hurt over and over again. They want something higher. And all they're doing is pointing. Like, you get water over there. And it's up to you whether you believe it or not. But if you take that leap of faith, you go and then you get that drink of water. You know, I think that's like the biggest, the best analogy you could put it, because there's people who just wander. They're like all these people chasing material stuff. They're just wandering the desert, and somebody could come across and point you the right way. But let's say you don't believe them, you're gonna keep wandering. You keep being thirsty. So I do believe there are figures that they point you in that direction where you could get that water. But
those bro. I think those people are very hard to find. They're very hard to find because those guys are the ones that could change your life in an instant, bro. You know, because if they tell you to go this route, it's like a counselor, bro. If you have a good counselor, they tell you what classes to take. You know, we're talking about school, whatever schooling stuff, and you know, they'll lead you at the right path with the happiness and their you know, their attitude. And sometimes you don't believe them, bro, or you're too stupid to not believe them, and you go on another path, you know. So it's like what you said, bro. It's like the true people out here, like, that are really truly trying to help you out. You turn your head and, you know, you kind of like ignore them. You ignore them, bro. And you know, in this planet Earth, bro, this universe, it's your playground, bro. So you could tell the universe, speak it in your words, like take 10 deep breaths, 3 or 7, whatever you want, 33 seconds, and just, you know, tell the universe or tell God or whoever you believe in, lead me to the right people, and I'm sure they'll somehow, you know, it could be a week, a month, or a couple of days. They'll appear to you, bro. It's like, it's your mindset, bro. Like, I think that's when they started injecting us as babies, I think that's meant for something, bro. I don't believe that it's meant for you know, to keep you fucking like more healthier and stuff like that. Because I truly think that they try to block something out when you're born, bro. Because they know, you don't think these higher elites out here know that all these secret codes of life, bro. Of course they do, man. They've been doing it for decades and fucking hundreds of centuries, bro. And but yeah, like, the moment you find that connection to yourself, it's the moment you're gonna start living, and it's gonna, like that movie Limitless, bro. Like, you swallow that pill and you're gonna believe you're your own God or whatever, man.
Well, you know what is funny with that is that I think there's a quote in one of these spiritual books that says, whoever, when in your time of need, whoever comes to help you, you should look at that person as God himself. And in a way, that's true, because it's like, that's the help, that's the person pointing you in that right direction. And that's why all these people who are skeptical about people in the media, it's, for me, I don't know, I think it's very easy to see who's telling the truth and who's not. Like Professor Jang, to me, I don't see how people, whatever you say about he's from China, this and that, his ultimate message is a spiritual one. He's pointing you in the direction of the truth, right? He's pointing you in that direction. And if somebody's pointing you in that direction, we need more people in that realm, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he's fucking Chinese or he's Russian or he's fucking Ukrainian.
If they point you to get water and you listen, you'll probably find the water. You know, like, that's kind of like the analogy.
That's the true ass people like that, bro. And people out here always want to criticize. Of course, they're always going to criticize, and they want people to be blind, basically. When a real ass fool, like a real ass nigga, is trying to fucking tell you the way, but you fucking think that he's just bullshitting you. Those are the same people that have the string to your fucking neck and telling you what to fucking do and how to live your life and all this bullshit.
And it
bro.
brings us back to the next point of, meanwhile, these same people who will, you won't believe somebody telling you the truth, but you'll go to a football game and you'll pray. You won't believe somebody telling you these spiritual truths, but you'll go to a football game and you'll pray your team wins, and you'll pray you're at a soccer game and you pray the team makes a goal. What God gives a fuck about if they make a goal or not, bro? There's babies being sacrificed in this world. There's nukes, there's war, there's starvation, and you care about a millionaire fucking scripted player playing a shitty sport, fucking scared that he's gonna win or lose. Nobody cares, bro. You're insulting yourself and you're insulting the universe by doing that shit, man. And I've been a kid before, you know. I've done it before too when I used to watch that shit. But I look at these clips of people in the stands praying, and I'm like, bro, what? God will answer your prayer to fucking win a game, bro. Like win a soccer game, win a football game. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, this is
what,
a dumbass game.
Yeah, and that was like pretty interesting because I was you know when you watch soccer, well, I play soccer, right? So I'm wondering who made these rules and who made these lines here, bro. And I think you said last time that the baseball is shaped as the
Masonic,
the Illuminati sign, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out who invented that soccer shit, man. You know.
Soccer, I think, was invented in England. The rules were written in England.
In England, right?
But I don't know if it was the Masons. But it might be. Shit, they're in baseball, they're in football, they're in basketball, and I think even tennis and golf.
Damn.
I think a lot of these sports they're gonna be Masons, and then the biggest athletes are Masons, Shaq, all these guys, all this kind of stuff. But
yeah, that's crazy. That brings in so much money, bro. To the Goyim, bro. So much money they bring to the
distract the
elites,
people.
man. Yeah, to distract them and divide them.
Yeah, man. I can't even get any joy from these games anymore. The World Cup's coming up. Yeah. And I'm like, man, I can't even watch this shit. I used to love the World Cup, but I'm like, I understand, like, if you like a sport, but now you just see how bullshit this all is. It's like, man, wake up, man.
Yeah. It's like it's all scriptured or all scripted or whatever. And
yeah, but I mean, there's good players, and hopefully something interesting happens. But you know, it's just been a while since I've been interested in that. But that just brought me back to the idea of, like, as you see these people in there praying, I'm like, what? There's people who are going through real shit in this world, and these millionaire soccer players
worried about
thinks that a God cares whether he wins this game or not. I'm like, bro, what kind of ego do you have to have?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That God cares about your personal, if you make a goal in this game, dog. Come on, man. But
yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah. It's all fun and games because I haven't really been I've been I used to be a big time, like, I would watch all these fights, and now, like, when I have a soccer game, I'm like, man, sometimes I just rather go play soccer and help my dopamine instead of just watching some shit, that
it's better to play it, better to do it, yourself.
But that's a good point right there, my boy.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, we're pretty much got a good one. This was a clean, smooth one, man.
Yeah. But if you guys haven't already, thank you guys for commenting, liking, subscribing. Damn, man, we see the love too, bro. Because I think we've been growing lately, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, right now we're at 10.4 was K on IG.
Damn,
at least.
yeah, on IG. April 14th. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you guys for all, like, supporting us, and
course
always,
coming soon.
Yeah, course coming soon, and always commenting, and for the homies, good friends and everybody else. Thank you guys for supporting, and it's pretty cool how this community is rocking, and we're just only gonna grow bigger. So you guys stay tuned for that. And
shout out to the people that left comments on the last one. They're like, oh man, I just watched this, and this is amazing. And they just if you guys have any comments you want to leave them. But even if you're hating on it, just fucking leave a comment right now, man.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Just a shout out.
Yeah, also too, like, if you haven't tried Salud again, use code FOO-OLOGY. There's a really good flavor right here, Jamaica, and we're always gonna bring you top quality stuff. So thank you guys. And you have anything else you want to say, bro?
Oh, if you're a new listener and you have any product that you guys would want to send to us or for us to sponsor or affiliate or whatever, feel free to tap in, because we got a few people and a few things cooking up too.
For sure. And yeah, and as we get bigger, through social media, we're gonna reach people's hands and help them out too, bro, if they want to collab and work together.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, we'll put a quick little PSA. If you guys are artists, creatives, or you guys know anybody who's like low key, have them send in their stuff to our emails or to our DMs, and we're gonna start to collect a bunch of these underground artists, and we're gonna make like a fucking Goyslop anti-Goyslop media hour, or not hour, but we're gonna make like a 10-15 minute clip watching these people, giving them feedback, and also like giving them a little bit more of a platform, like using our platform, because there's a lot of talent out there,
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden talent out there that these fucking big corporations don't want to give them a chance. So FOO-OLOGY podcast came to rescue, and we're gonna rescue all you guys.
That'd be good too.
Yeah. You gotta be good too. You can't just like over here some random like fucking made one song and you think you're Eminem now. but
send it in though still.
Yeah, send all your work in. Like people that wanna do that, we'll shout you out and collab, and we'll see. But we have a lot of projects coming in and a lot of great things. So thank you guys for liking and subscribing and commenting again. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace.